Yo, what up? We back with that ominous music, yo. Damn, that jumps up a lot, especially in my headphones. I don't know how much it does on the recording, but it's still really loud in my headphones. It's kind of annoying. Anyways. Okay. Forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, he just doesn't want to talk. Oh. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Because there wasn't. I'm calling it. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Since the class trial's over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling face is enough to make me happy. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That could be bad for your health. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka or Junko's death. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You should take your sweet time. I was just about to go and get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough standing there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way to get out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that supposed to make us feel any better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak Academy, which was supposed to be the well-defended, then modified it for their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced. They are providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything they've planned, down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly wants to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live. If it means killing someone else to do it, I don't want to kill anyone else. Huh? Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But... So, if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Isn't that what you want? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
it would seem.
Well, she's right. If you heap that kind of blame onto yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochistic.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. Their mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind.
Time to go to sleep.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs...
What was that just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so, the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the death of 3 classmates. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But, this is just the beginning. Our despair is only just begun. Boy's Life of Despair. Who's that supposed to be? I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What?
I don't believe it. Your mother should be on her way, on her way home, and then she...
Now reach way and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Doesn't that feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
Forgot how I did his voice, and it's been a day.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Woohoo! I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist, passed down from generation to generation. In the Emperor of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds kind of like a junk. That sounds like the kind of junk a high schooler would come up with.
Why am I making him country?
Well, that sounds like...
I don't even know what I was doing anymore.
It doesn't matter. Just get to the point.
Did you really call... Oh, shit. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You have to think that kind of free time on my hand. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then what?
I like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a new world will open up to you. A whole new world will open up to you.
A whole new world? A dazzling place? I wanna be... Sorry.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever without nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us more confused than when he'd shown up. But, a new world?
Could it be?
Is it talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it means we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When we're done, everyone meet back up in the dining hall and we'll share what we found.
You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
Saying his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Alright, so there might be a decent amount of background noise. Their parents are getting their chimney fixed. And looks like they're starting to get to work now. Actually, I'm going to close my blinds so they might hear me screaming, but they're not going to see me. Because that's kind of awkward. There we go. Alright.
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this is super bad, man.
What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything that weird in there.
Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
Serious?
That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message.
Huh?
I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out.
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Oh shit, the stairs are open.
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone.
It would seem a path to the second floor is open now.
You hear me?
And it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case.
Without a doubt.
Aren't I so clever to think of that? I impress myself
understand?
sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Oh, that's still locked. Oh. Yo, I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but
Shit.
just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it. What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in ya? Well, do ya? No, thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look for another way out then. Well, hopefully I don't get interrupted more, because I'm fucking getting a little annoying. Okay. So you want me to go upstairs? The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. It's like what Monokuma, Jesus, meant by a new world. If so, what's up there? Well, let's go fucking look. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Oh, it's locked. What's these? Why did I know that there'd be a fucking... I have 75 fucking coins? Holy fuck! Any normal classroom would be windows here. There's still metal plates everywhere.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a real close look around. I'm probably gonna hear some dog barking too, unfortunately. Ruff, 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 ruff. I'm a dog, ruff. Fear me, humans. Oh, we got a library. Oof, there's a lot in there. Oh, I did not mean to click the thing. I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They only have... Oh, man, I keep on doing his... They only have one of these books here, not one copy of any of my works. Why am I making a country? Well, yeah. We'll have to... Well, yeah, they... Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. You just didn't get it. You just don't get it. Not at all. Oh, I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Yeah, so whatever, say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author.
You know nothing!
Now hear this, appearance means nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attack like yours will drop my HP? These two really worry me. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter, not the letter A. What is this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What? What we shouldn't do is leave this here without figuring out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution of higher learning with the full government support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but a serious one beyond our control. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. Make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure to be have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had been collecting, it doesn't seem to have opened to happen recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So, you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on his little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school hadn't shut down, do you think it would have been all in the newspapers? Don't you think it would have been in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words,
that must all have been part of the mastermind's plan to lure us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course. That's all assuming this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. And the reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already been closed down. That would be nice. Simple solution. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to open our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
Now, if the two events are in fact connected,
uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we could figure out why they want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like the library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep is pretty lazy. Strange. There's a shelf packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Okay, you're just gonna say the same thing. You're gonna say the same thing over here? Well, you got a coin for me? Yeah, you do. You got another coin for me? Yep. Alright, what do you have to say? You must be pretty happy to have all these books around. Oh, you must be happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really catching my attention so far. Indeed. There's a plethora of books, it's true, but the contents seem lacking.
You know nothing!
Where's the comics books? Where's the adult section? Comic books? Young adults? That stuff's a waste of time. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure emotions. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throw away culture that'll be trash and forgot about in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me so sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me. And you've insulted my honor. Okay. These two are fucking crazy, yo. Yoink. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old. And it's all covered in dust.
So...
It's broken. I pressed the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the light is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I want to do much reading in. What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was a stack of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you'd have in there. That's true. I really don't have any reason to check it out. What? I don't care if I don't have much reason to check it out. I want to check it out. Okay, I guess I can't fucking check it out. So there's literally 3 rooms up here. Reality is everything. It's pointless, but I can't stop looking at the clock. It's a force of habit, I guess. Even though it just leaves me feeling empty. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Are there any coins? That's all I care about. Nothing in here. The only thing really worth noting is that there's a library up here. And a bunch of sealed windows, I'm guessing. There's nothing there. That's where Sakura was. That's another staircase we can't get to yet. Oh, there's a pool.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool in here. A pool. A pool. You don't have to repeat it. I get it.
Okay.
Ah, and there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura is gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Yep, boy. Gotta check everything. Ruff. I'm a dog. Dog. Hey, Churro. Have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you don't seem like the type who might be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected,
Yeah.
but I'm not even brave enough to step foot in the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just, I don't get it. If she's afraid of the locker room, is she afraid of locker rooms or something? It's a pretty weird phobia though. Okay, the locker room's connected to the pool. It looks super nice and big. Fantastic to swim in. Ah, and I'm beyond excited now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? You weird? You weirdo? The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown. Quite a number of facilities are now available. Whatever is going on, I must admit things have been made much more comfortable
Do
for
you
us.
understand?
It is... If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Okay. Beyond this door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh! And I guess you need your handbook I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really? Wow. If you wanna unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boys' handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such an indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted to the ceiling, right?
Woo!
It will be all duka.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone lends their handbook to someone? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook. That would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? That's never occurred to me to think. That's never occurred to me. That's not even. Oh my god, that never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish.
Okay, then how does this sound?
Got it!
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There. So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's cause my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I don't imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do with the handbook.
So,
But, you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course!
It's cause all teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. In that case, wouldn't you? I would ask that you keep the same close eyes on our dorms. If some man or woman decides to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later!
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go for a dip to cheer myself
got
up. Celeste and Shiro. Oh man, sorry. You want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing more I hate more than getting water in my face.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm sure that only applies to you. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. I better go head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? Or anything new at all?
Indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
See!
I see. Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen!
The warehouse and the bathroom on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the wardrobe and the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like it.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay. And what about a freaking way out of here? Did you guys find anything like that? Well,
What?
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 There wasn't anything in the warehouse you could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaption is key, yes? For now, we must find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you frickin' loon. Or fucking loon. For now, let's continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So, are we done for today? Well, yes, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan to give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope?
As such, soon the doors to the dining... Okay, then.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else I can do. I guess I'll just go to bed. Sorry if you can hear that.
Mr. Monokuma! Mr. Monokuma! Do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I could say I'm super good at. All my grades are totally average, too. My reflexes are okay, not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college, where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy and paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
It's talking about, Makoto. You making fun of him?
Good
Hello?
morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Get ready to greet. Oh, that's right.
You got more
I
to say?
wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
A new rule. He must have referred to yesterday. He must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbooks to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. Well, hold on. I want to make sure that's what he fucking actually meant. Because what if he actually added another rule? Sorry about that.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya, and Taka. Byakuya, no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? Hifume, would you make us some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of a coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
The fuck was that? I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celestia's order, Hifume sulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later, thank you for waiting. Hifume reappeared with a tray in hand. The gentle aroma grew stronger as he approached. Finally, you could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about
I
this in a
empathetically
common sense
declined.
kind of way.
You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct. Act and react. Ugh. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile placed across her lips as she held out the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh.
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine you are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea. In this case, along with my tea, they would bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. Among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the onset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk and lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever I'm looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, oh, that's me. I would have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went all through that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even further? Yes, I realize it could be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little
That doesn't
bitch.
matter. Hurry up and bring me what I want, what I asked for, you swine.
Say what?
What? Okay. Your little piggy will bring it right out. I do love cohesion. You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. You went really psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man. She's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in, but bad news, everyone. There's a mystery at foot. Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refused to leave his room. I stood there pushing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he's just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that was he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that meant. It might be a good idea if we split up and go looking for him.
Listen to me!
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your
Stop
problem?
trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well, then.
Very well. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before, it's too late. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went up to the second floor of the school again. Yes. I'm gonna buy all the gifts. I have so many coins. fuck was that? Lucky. Oh shit. Another one. Alright. Dope. Alright. Back on the hunt for Byakuya.
Hey,
So, you thought to come here too, huh?
so
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you could probably guess where he is right now. Huh? What was Byakuya was interested in yesterday? The fucking archive, dude. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya! Out of all things I'd imagine, this most definitely wasn't one of
Hey,
them.
uh,
Hey!
What are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after the other.
You!
Byakuya! This is where you've been hiding! The heck were you doing, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just have proved useful at some point.
well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well.
What? You were gonna use what you've learned in there to betray us? Don't be so stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stake, high-tension activity. If you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
The fuck do you mean game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It is a game of life and death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He is right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It is part of the game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we're going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sporting tournaments, job opportunities, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble in order to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resources is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other
So,
words,
this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so cruel. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue to play.
what?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. You sound as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from a Togiyami heir apparent. It's just a normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
Hey, you talking like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know? I still can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. He keeps saying that, but you don't bother arguing with him. Don't bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny. Jesus. After all, a boy raised from success from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are mere ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life or death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh.
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, what's the fun for me?
No.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? To kill your own friends is...
That's horrific.
It's horrific. Friends? Who decided that? Huh? We're not friends. No. Quite the opposite. We're in a competition. We're enemies. But, you know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes. If you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth shut. I'm sorry.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead. Get off my... You get off on bullying people that can't fight back. Want to try that on me? So you're not pretending to be... So you're back to pretending to be friends? Huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you!
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such a empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch!
That's it. You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on. Just calm down.
Piece of shit!
I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. A waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison your food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet.
Shit.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that, ultimately, you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then. But he said he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, you can't. You can say for sure someone won't poison your food. Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. You know, some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out of there. You think I don't know what, but I do. You want me gone. I'm sure of it. The rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, oh hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. When she gets going like that, there is nothing you can say to bring her back. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. fuck is she, like, in the pool? Hold up. Guess this is a bad day to record, because people just fucking love bothering me today, apparently. I'm getting really fucking aggravated.
Did you need something?
Well, if it isn't the D-rank Makoto, is something the matter? Should I hang out with Celeste for a while?
This is fine.
Well then, it shall be a bit of a shall we have a bit of a conversation? But don't misunderstand. I have no affection for you on a personal level. Spend some time with Celeste. So don't, right? I feel like I should, but... Sorry. Makoto, I'd like to share something with you. What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing?
Indeed.
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part of the game about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. There is?
Indeed.
The power is luck. Luck.
Actually,
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
It is called, some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life.
Well,
Do you see what I am saying? You mean, that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I never lost. So, that's all there is to it? You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. Without saying another word, she fucking ran away. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Yay. My maximum skill points have been increased. Departing ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. Is it nighttime? No, I can still talk to someone.
Huh?
Huh? Are you concerned about me?
I'm
sorry to make you worry. Should I try to cheer up Shiro?
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry for
Thank
worrying
you.
you, but I'm happy you're here. Thank you. Shiro and I grew a little closer there. Sure. Because she's depressed, so if I give her something...
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto. Really, thank you so much. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. It fucking lied to me. Says you could talk to depressed people, depressed characters, and give them a gift, and they will not initiate a free time event. Lies.
As such, soon the doors to the dining... Okay, then.
Another day gone by, and even though today is over, the game definitely isn't. How long is this gonna keep up? Or keep going? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
What? Is he saying he's a cute girl?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is official. Get ready to...
Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. Went to the breakfast meeting as same as always, but like no one was there. Oh shit, these might people here. Is this everyone? It feels a little small. Bayukuya and Toko stormed off yesterday, and it wasn't too much surprise they hadn't come today. Even the table looks bigger somehow. I assume that is because I assume it's because 3 people are dead and 2 are absentaining. Yes, with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kinda empty. Still, I know Bayukuya's whatever, but shouldn't we check on Toko?
For serious?
I vote no. She's super annoying. Yeah. How could you be so cold? You are like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No, rock candy isn't cold. It's sweet.
Shit.
Anyway, Byakuya's the real problem. If we don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. We got no choice. Get some rope. We're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's going a little
Count on
overboard.
it.
He's right. In this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids. Someone would go crazy at sports days or whatever.
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? You gonna use the rope to do tug of war or something? Idiot.
It can't be.
I'm not an idiot.
You!
You are an idiot.
Damn you!
Who you calling stupid? Huh? What's wrong, Chichiro? You don't look so great. Oh, I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Huh? Self-loathing? Well, after what Byakuya said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous. I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said I was someone who can't fight back. I hate how weak I am. Ah, I see. So
Why?
Mondo... Oh, okay.
What?
How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I was trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just normally weak anyways. Yeah. Are you crying? It's cause you were screaming like a lunatic.
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on, don't cry. It's my fault, okay? I won't yell anymore. Really? I'm not sure I can believe that.
Huh?
Just shut up.
What?
I got it.
What?
I'll make you a promise as a man. Promise as a man?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mentioned this before, but ever since I was a kid, there was one thing my brother told me over and over again. He said that no matter what, a real man always keeps his promise. That's what he left me. Left you? Yeah, my brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to make you guys cry. Anyway, you can trust me when I make that promise, so don't go crying anymore. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mondo. Sure.
But
I still don't know how I am right now. I still don't like how I am right now. I have to get stronger. I'm so weak, anything can make me cry. That's not good. Still, don't stress out too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime. But then Miss Fujisaki would get smashed into a billion pieces.
just a second.
Shut up, you.
You know?
Oh, finally cracked a smile, huh?
See.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you. It looks like Jinchuro gotten some life back. Yeah, man. If we keep helping each other out like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Still, our biggest concern right now is the other two who never showed up for breakfast. What can I do to try and understand those two better? Okay, so what should I do today?
Could it be?
Huh? Makoto? I should tell you, I recently have a shadow of death upon you. That was a little joke. Should I hang out with Celeste? Yeah. There is another aspect of the adaptation I see, I suppose. Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yes. What would you like to give her? This dick. Interesting.
The gods heard my prayers, and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, isn't it? Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I give her makes me happy.
Let's see.
Say, Makoto, do you like Mahjong? Mahjong? I actually never played it.
Most
Mahjong.
unfortunate.
Is that so? A pity. I was hoping we might play together. Are you good at it?
Yes,
Good?
indeed.
No, I am not merely good. I once played a game of Russian roulette, Mahjong, and won. Russian roulette? It was truly fierce competition, put on by a half-insane billionaire in the basement of his mansion. My opponents were a fierce old man and a silver-haired boy, who was said to have the devil's own luck. We played with a modified set of rules. I remember well the glass tiles we used. And you won?
Indeed.
I defeated them both. I will never forget the angry, twisted looks on their face. The crowd that had been invited to watch became positively riotous. Nobody could believe I had won. This is one of my fonder memories. I'm really glad I didn't agree to play Mahjong with her. Oof. Unable to comprehend Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about the metal plates covering all the windows. I know. We should try grabbing it on top and yanking down on it. Should I talk to Hina for a while?
You got it.
You want to do some stretches with me? Followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? No, fuck that bitch. Oh man. What's up? I'm getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to let it. I need to. Oh my god! I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyways.
That's right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina.
What's your deal?
Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me? No. I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he'd see me wearing shorts in winter, and he'd say stuff like that. But if I lose to the cold like that, it means you weren't dedicated enough. Wow. You did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even light clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So like,
Are you the type that who gets sick easily? Actually, yeah. See? You're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay. I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. Huh? What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. All you do is strip down to your waist, and then use a dry towel and start rubbing your own bare skin. I call it... What do I call it again? A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin? Let's take a shot at this.
Okay.
What? I heard if you become a master, you can breathe fire and make your whole body all stretchy. I think that's limited to, like, video games and stuff. Anyway. Keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel over your body is... Towel treatment? Is it something like towel treatment? Ah, my god, yeah, that's it. I love going on my apartment balcony, stripping down and feeling the wind on my skin. Why am I sneezing so much? God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down. Okay. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down? And you were okay with that? You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I hate to watch you catch a cold or something. After being introduced to a unique sickening prevention method, I went back to my room. Ding dong, bong, bing, boop, 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 boop. I guess I'm feeling a little hungry. I better get something to eat before it's nighttime. I should head to the dining hall then, I guess. Oof. I guess. I just wanted to get something to eat. And now I'm about to get roped into something like this. Actually, no. I guess I'm already roped in.
Listen to me!
Hey, Makoto! Perfect timing! Huh? What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask. A favor? I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto! You gotta be our witness. Witness? To what?
What?
This guy's been talking shit to me since day one, calling me a coward and shit like that.
You're corrupt!
You are a coward! That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems. That's why you can't do anything society asks of you. Why you walk around dressed like that?
Huh?
What the fuck? The fuck you say? You don't know shit.
You hear me?
You already lost to yourself. But you're such a coward you don't even realize it.
Damn you!
Say what? So what? You're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it.
I know I am.
You wanna fight?
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove you got what I
hear
don't
me?
got. I accept your challenge. So that's what's happening? Makoto, you gotta be our witness. You're gonna throw down? You're not gonna, like, start punching each other, are you?
Hey.
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm, right? With the sauna inside? I see. A simple endurance test it is.
Got it!
We're gonna see who can stay in the sauna the longest, am I right?
Piece of shit!
You're goddamn straight. Are you guys really gonna go through this?
Stop fucking
Through with
around.
this? Shit, yeah.
You!
Hey, he'll be done in a matter of minutes. Anyway, people like him without expectation all talk.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Hell, let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting.
You son of a bitch!
We're gonna battle with all our clothes on.
Ridiculous!
That's idiotic. Suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What? You afraid? You're gonna regret this.
Stop fucking around!
Shut up and let's do this.
Hey, Mondo,
What, asshole?
you can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
Are they okay? I tried to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a few dozen minutes, then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
That's probably not good.
Hey, you guys, I know you both want to prove how big of a badass you are, but don't you think you've done enough? Ugh, I just can't win.
As such, soon. Okay then.
Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie?
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie. You win, or you lose.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
The gates of hell? That's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys. Hey, you hear him? You better crawl on back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning. You'll fall down in front of me. Down on your own knees. Down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at ya. Okay, well, good night then. I really hope those two don't overdo it. But I'm sure to the death? No. Surely they wouldn't go that far. The concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. If fate doesn't exist, does that mean your future is decided from the moment you were born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
Oops, my bad. It's like, why is nothing happening?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survived. Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual. And when I entered... What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What the...
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday. Huh? Are they friends now? They've been like this all morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. It feels gross.
What?
Feels gross? Hell no. It feels great, more like it. This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. Forget her, bro. A girl like her doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman could never understand
Ain't
that.
that right?
What you said, bro. What you just said, bro? That was cool. That was cool as shit. I should get a tattoo of it.
Without a doubt.
No, bro, you mustn't. Your body is a temple. Give to you by your loving parents. So, who won the contest?
Piece of shit!
Who gives a shit?
Got it!
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. No matter what matters is that we both took part in it together. That's completely different from what you were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls. Yeah, for real. All throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was a pretty unfortunate experience. What should I do today? Huh? Who could that be? Wondering who had come to visit. I opened the door and found someone forced their way in. Oh fuck. Creepy girl. Toko, what's the matter?
What's your problem?
Why are you so surprised? Am I really that annoying? Well, I know you know I'm annoying. I came here today knowing that, so that makes it okay. No, you're not annoying. I just was wondering what's going on. I have a favor to ask. I want you to go somewhere with me. Huh? Where is it that you want to go? Well, the library. Huh? Are you looking for a book or something? Why don't you just ask Bayukuya? He spends all his time in the library anyways. Did I say something wrong? You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet. Then let's go to the library. Okay, I got it. The library. Jeez, why so pushy? Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you. She was actually starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library. Unsurprisingly, Bayukuyo was there by himself, absorbed in his book.
He's here. He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him.
What?
Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
That's kind of crazy.
What the heck?
What are you doing over there? I told you, go talk to him. Okay, really? He seems to really be focused on that book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back there? Back here. I hate even having to look at you. Huh? So you noticed me? Of course. Now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. Hey, Bayukuya? Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by strong men? I never said that. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Get out. And go take a bath, you smell.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Go on. Before your stench latches onto the entire room. Okay. You really dug into us there. Maybe he's... Oh, he really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did she really get that? Did he really upset her that much? Bayukuya, to go that far. He must be really concerned about me. Oh, Jesus. Huh? He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Hey, Makoto, what do you think? Think about what? Do you think Bayukuya and I would be good together? Well, well now, I don't really know.
Maybe.
That's true. There's no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, that love is born. That's how love works. Okay. There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday. Well, bye. Young love. What? Who would have guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion always can be so scary. Can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction. All of a sudden I feel exhausted. Maybe I should head back to my room for now. Okay, there's still some time in the day left. What to do? Where is he? Kitchen.
In other words,
You know what I'd really like to do?
you hear me?
I'd like to find and subsequently lead an official morals committee here in this school. My mission is to secure everyone's moral fortitude and create an environment conducive to study. After announcing my candidacy, next comes the election. I hope I can count on your vote. Should I hang out with Taka for a while? Yeah, why not? We went into the dining hall and Taka made us some delicious tea. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? No, because it's the first time talking to him. Hey, Makoto! As long as we're talking, that's really talk. What do you say? Let's really talk. Huh? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Then let's get down to brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. So, what do you want to discuss? Politics? The economy? International affairs? Wait, hold on a second. Instead of a big, serious discussion, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think. What do you mean, a normal conversation? Well, for example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me!
Study, of course! I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. And of course, my duties as chairman of the Morals Committee keep me quite busy as well.
You understand?
It's my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies. Okay, but what else? Like when you're at home, or you just have some time to kill. If I have time to kill, I study. I see. Haha, this is fun. Okay, my turn. Makoto, what do you like to do in your spare time? Well, you know, just normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games. And this helps you study. How? No, it's not about studying. It's just for fun, you know?
That's wrong!
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose! There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something useless, would you? He can insult all he wants, but in the end... But maybe there is a good reason, like getting into something or talking to people about it. So maybe... You know how it's useful? helps you give something to talk about when you're with other people. Something to talk about? Like when you see something awesome on TV or some awesome game and you want to share it with someone else. You find other people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends. See? What? What?
This is ridiculous!
I was once blind, but now I see! What the heck?
How unfortunate.
That kind of thing has plagued me for years. I've tried to make friends, but whenever I would make conversation, I would die after a few minutes. And now, I finally found the answer. I need to study more games, more TV shows. No, you don't need to study them, dude. I'm so ashamed of myself. If there was a hole somewhere around here, I'd totally go hide in it. I let it get out of me. I wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I am not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Mercado. Professor? You taught me a most valuable lesson. You earned my respect and the title of professor. And that makes me and that's gonna make things super awkward. There's no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson. Until then, I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor, be your leave. By your leave, was it? I don't know. Without waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. Professor? Although thinking about it, I didn't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. Oh shit. Just got a new skill. Give yourself a pat on the back, you earned it. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room.
Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives, all students, please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency! Emergency!
Oh shit. Gather in the gym? Why now all of a sudden? I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. Yep, he's about to give us another motive. What's up, girl? Oh, Kayoko, did you hear the announcement just now? Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right? I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going on ahead. I really can't do anything except what Monokuma tells me. Hey, Hifume, how come you haven't gone in yet?
What is that?
Mr. Nigi, don't scare me like that. Sorry, but you should really go in. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Damn, that's true too.
I suppose.
But I guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Asking us to gather together all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want? Indeed. What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting. That's for certain. How can this be funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on classic TV shows smile at the end of an episode? There's something totally messed up with you if you can't laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up?
Huh?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I don't want to stay here, living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity.
What is this?
I'm not in denial. That reminds me. Remember how you kept talking about how the police or whoever would come help us? How'd that turn out? Seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue.
Well...
That's just...
Huh?
I wonder what actually happened.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area.
What?
The police suck! On contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control of even of the police.
Could it be...
Oh, that might not be related, but then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
Not like some
It's about
occult
last
mystery.
night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. And when all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it is. What kind of sound? Well, I was like I said, I really don't know. But if I had to describe
Could
it,
it be...
it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
serious?
I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. You must have just been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? That Mr. Bear? He's arrived. What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. Pew, pew, pew. That could, that kind of sounds like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. That's a little secret.
And?
Fine. Then let's move on to what you can tell us. What did you call us here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get right to the point? Huh?
If you please.
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching even loses all of its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because this ho-hum boring everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today,
The
I'm
next Blackhead
feeling
hasn't
bored.
shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So, I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is there another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us something demented? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder?
Hear it?
Drive you to murder? What's the meat? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not gonna kill each other anymore.
Got it.
No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk, but do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating on my own and dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name on it and read it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in the 5th grade. That's not that bad. What? Oh. How did you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become a Blackened by then, all of your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I will roll by a crowded intersection in a van, strapped with loudspeakers, and spill the beans. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So, that's what you meant by motivation? Or motivate? Yep. You got it. That's all pretty unpleasant. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not... Oh, it's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. What? What? What'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind
Oh, no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know, no matter what. So I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed. Fare not well. What the fuck was that? With almost convincing look of depression dejected on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths.
So,
I don't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one? I mean, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me.
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea! Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now?
Without a doubt.
And if we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down and
Okay,
listen.
so remember, my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but it's because it's impossible.
Oh?
Oh, well, it's just human nature to want to hear when you have something, when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on.
It's okay.
Come on.
Just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. As I said.
Here we go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey.
I said they don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
What? I agree with them. There's no reason to discuss it. What do you think, Chichiro?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now.
But
But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later? After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Well, I feel like you're gonna die before you get strong there, baby girl.
so,
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
Even if everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret so bad, you'd kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with the secret talk, but...
You hear me?
Each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're going to die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty. Well, the way you keep repeating it makes me worry even more. Okay. Oh, Okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Ding dong, bing bong. Go the fuck to sleep.
As such, soon. Okay then. Sweet.
Yep, you just say the same shit. Nighttime already. Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with my anxiety. With an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were, and things... we left things as they were, and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets and memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all the crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least, that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know was that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide to you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, it's the difference between, like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? There's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, anyone that can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it in action. It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. Maybe you're worried. So maybe you're worried. What's the point in trying to make it?
I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Sorry, hold on. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
What? Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the hell for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I can let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know, and you to find out. Good luck! Something happened to someone? Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No. What ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to go to the dining hall. Makoto! Are you okay?
Hey.
Didn't Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because what happened yesterday? It can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
What? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you forget already? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him, seriously. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is what we find out that we find out what happened. She's right. Let's split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. There doesn't appear to be anything here. What are you doing here, Sakura? Did you find something? Oh, no. It's just that what you said the other day must have been lurking in the back of my mind.
Perhaps.
If something has happened, the killer might try to use this to destroy evidence again. I suppose there was that was floating around my subconscious and that led me here. I'm watching you, Sakura. This is a fridge Sakura mentioned. It's stuffed tight with food and drinks. Everything's totally disorganized. There's all different kinds of food stacked up there, from basic ingredients to snacks and candy. It's everything anyone could ever want and need. Come on, where's the coin? There's all kinds of stuff piled up here anyway. Or piled up here everywhere. There's all kinds of stuff piled up here. That's one of the monitors. If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. Anything in here? Lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. There's a massaging chair. Maybe I'll use it when I get tired. Aha! This bathtub is huge. What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? There's... Okay.
Yo!
Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think? Huh? About what?
For serious?
About Byakuya. You think he's been brainwashed or something? I don't know. You know more than about that kind of thing than me, right? What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune telling is like, it's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis, or anything that scientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, I don't want to get yelled at. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya.
I see.
Judging from what he said, what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' door locker room. And the door swung open without a second. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh shit. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Oh shit. I tried to suppress my scream, but it was useless. It surged out of me like a water from a spring gushing... Oh, sorry. It sprung out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this as all unfold from front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, I think this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to commit it. Unlike with Sakura, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
Or Sayaka. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean? Don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head.
What the heck?
Hey! I heard screaming! Did something...
A body has been discovered. After After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about that, but what you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chiro really is...
Naturally.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off again, go round up everyone. It seems another game is afoot. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way into the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chiro's body. Damn. I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim? Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. No, there are more important things to worry about right now than a dumbbell. It was clearly... Oh my... Okay, I guess we just don't need to talk about it. It's fine. So, I'm not supposed to talk to anyone. But it wants me to look at stuff. Is this Chiro's blood? No, there's more. What's more important than looking at the crime scene? Oh. For now, pay attention to the wall. I said it once already. There's words written in blood there. On the wall. Oh. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, I think about writing bloodlust in blood. Think about it. That thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking and then slipping away before the police can ever catch up to them. That's why the internet... And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? What? Genocide Jack? Genocide Jack. The murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating... Okay, sorry. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some kind of copycat trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? What? Wait, so you're saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Huh? Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was standing in there. Huh? Why? 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 She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko, and started shaking her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh,
That's alright. Just remember what she said. About how she faints anytime she sees blood. So, she's a hemophobic. Homophobic. Hemophobic. Wow, did that really just say homophobic? Okay. So, she's a hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of school rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room? No. I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Ah, since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count.
Just
Gotcha.
a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she heard, Toko suddenly shot up. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was totally at a loss of words. She leaped straight up into the air and changing her stance as she did it. In no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know? It happens. Right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back. No, wait. The world has a front and a back. A top inning and a bottom. A sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
Isn't that quite concerning? I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything is fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best to take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taco, could you help me? What? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard again. Hold on a second. Rushing into investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
question that Shiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing. And it's just the fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed another fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to present
File!
the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya
So,
later!
please do your very tip-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yeah, bitch. Investigating the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all of our friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Hey, where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, aren't you?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine. Then go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead.
You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body isn't an object?
Piece of shit!
Churro wasn't an object. She was... Show a little respect, or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives will forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chinchurro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget about victims! If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on! If that's your worry, don't worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of two people. What? I don't remember a rule like that.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? A new rule has been added to your regulations. In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is
Farewell
waiting
now.
for you.
I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I cannot say I understand his thinking. I skipped that. Then, one more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout suit. If we don't solve the mystery of who killed Chinchurro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. Alright, we are going to end it there, my home skillets. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!